Hmm. Hello, hello. Oh, trying to get my hair together here. Okay. Hello. I know I'm late as hell because I had to recover from Pilates, y'all, and now my hair is literally, I don't know which way it's supposed to be. Mm, but yes, y'all, this had to recover from Pilates. But hello, hello, hello. Okay, now my hair looks crooked. But welcome to Tarot with Twan. Oh my God. I am just all over the place. Let's just take this off. Hello, thanks for tuning in. What's up? I know I am so late. I had to rush home after Pilates. Then I was just tired as hell. But we gonna get into it. So today's reading is just a collective reading. And if you want to go deeper into knowing how this new moon eclipse in Aries is going to be affecting you personally, like according to your birth chart, definitely go to my link, my booking link, and you'll see the links in there to get you a new moon in Aries reading. Okay. All right. So, yes, today's reading is a collective. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. So, I already know this Aries. Okay. Okay. I was about to say it's going to be aggressive, and these cards aggressively fell out of the deck. Okay. So, I already know this new moon in Aries energy is going to be a little aggressive, a little spicy, fiery, because it's going to be at 8 degrees, which is that degree is ruled by Scorpio and it's ruled by Mars and Pluto. So, yes, and I know this degree personally because it's my moon. My moon is Aries at 8 degrees, so I'm just like, okay. All right. So, collectively, I feel like this new moon in Aries is going to be it's going to be that moon that's going to push a lot of us to, I don't know, make some type of change. Like something is going to force you to change, whether it's like maybe something forcing you to change your habits as far as what you eat, something forcing you to change your way of thinking, maybe how you spend money, how like some type of habit you're getting forced to change them, or there's some type of change you're being forced to make. And I feel like spirit is like pulling your hand. It doesn't, well, not for everyone. It doesn't have to necessarily be a force. Hey, thanks for tuning in. It doesn't have to necessarily be by force. It could be that you have to initiate something or else like, you won't feel fulfilled. Cause I feel like that's another thing that's happening. A lot of us are being called to like move towards fulfillment. And it's like, it's hard to continue to do the same thing over and over that you may not even be, like fulfilled by, you know what I mean? So some of you may be at a point where you're like, okay, I'm not happy with my money. I'm not happy with my life. I'm not happy with my career. I'm not happy with my relationship. I'm not happy. Like there's something that you could be not happy about. And that's why you're being called to initiate change. But for some of you guys, it's literally um spirit kind of forcing your hand, kind of forcing your hands a little. So, oh my God, my damn ponytail. It just looks so crooked right now. I don't know why. But anyway, already happening. It's crazy. Facts. Yeah. And especially if you have cardinal and mutable signs, I feel like have been being knocked around a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. But yes, y'all. So like I said, I feel like collectively, yes, I'm a Capricorn. See, it's so funny you say Capricorn because that's the first thing I started thinking about because I was thinking about the Capricorn people I know in my life and what they've been telling me. And I'm like, Capricorn? And then my own life, Aries, I have an Aries moon and a Cancer rising and a Aries midheaven. So, okay, child, I'm tired. I know, being knocked around a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Okay. So 8 of Cups like flew out the deck. This flew out the deck, and oh, this also flew out the deck. Golly. Okay. Virgo moon. That's why we are connecting. Oh, yes, Virgo energy, Virgo vibes. But yes, yes, this 8 of cups, like I said, it's reversed. So I definitely feel like many of you guys are, it's like you're either being called to initiate walking away from something, or it's like by force. Spirit is forcing your hand and saying, hey, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but you gotta go or you gotta stop. You better stop this shit. Okay. Aries moon, Venus, Cancer rising here. Hey. Pisces moon, Virgo North Node. Oh, yeah. So y'all all feeling it. I don't like forceful. Yeah. I don't either, but I feel like spirit has been forcing my hand with certain things, and a lot of people, and also I also noticed another thing, if something hasn't gone as planned, like you thought you was gonna get that job, or you thought you was gonna get that thing, or you thought it was gonna work out a certain way, and if it doesn't, it's because spirit is like, okay, there's something better over here, or there's something better with this thing over here. You know what I mean? So, Capricorn sun, and I'm over it. Yeah, look, I trust me, my Capricorn people, they've been like, Twan, tell me what's going on. So I get it. I get it. Okay. Is that another card? Oh, no. Okay. So okay. Yes. So we have Ace of Wands here. So that's new beginnings. That's new beginnings right there. So with this Ace of Wands, this definitely lets me know something is ending so something can begin. For a lot of you guys, something is ending so that it can begin. Okay. But also, I also feel like there's going to be some like miraculous things happening for a lot of us. Oh, yes, that was the title. That was the title. I forgot about that. There's going to be a lot of miraculous new beginnings, or like miraculous events, or like, how can I explain? It's like kind of like I said, if something ended and you're like, oh my God, why did that end? I really wanted that thing. I really wanted that thing. It's because it was to make room for something else. And it's gonna be so much better where you're like, oh, I mean, is this a miracle? Like, how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, there's something that's beginning, something that has ended and something that is beginning, and the thing that's beginning is much better than the thing that's ending. Is better suited. But for a lot of you guys, it really is a habit, or a maybe even a way of thinking, a lifestyle. There's something ending here where it's like new beginnings beyond, or not beyond, I was gonna say beyond the horizon. Okay, but there's some type of new beginning here, and it can be in any area of your life. For some of you guys, it could even be a relationship where it's like a relationship is moving to the next level, or you are, let's see, or like maybe you're meeting someone and this ends up being the love of your life, or something like that. It could be that, it can be career, it could be where you live, but there's big change. Every time there's a cardinal sign season, especially if you're cardinal dominant, and I'm not trying to leave anyone else out, but I just, follow me here. Follow me here. It's because those are associated with the angular houses. So whenever there's a cardinal sign season, you can expect some pivotal changes, but cardinal signs in general, there's some pivotal changes coming here, and it's like it's something that's like making your life do a complete 180. Definitely a way of thinking. I've been feeling the shift. Yes, same. And I know I was doing a reading the other day for someone, and they had mutable and cardinal in their chart. And I'm like, and it's reminding me of this reading. And um, let me just say something to the cardinal dominant people real quick. You are shifting away of thinking and being, I would even say the mutable signs as well, since like Mercury, but there is some type of shift happening here, because it's like there's what are the cardinal signs? The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. Sorry, I should have made that clear. But yes, and the shifting, you guys are shifting a way of thinking because cardinal signs tend to come from families that are like super traditional, like whether it's like a traditional like religion, like maybe super religious, or like your culture, or like just really strict or something like that. Maybe you have a upbringing kind of like that, and you're being called to shift your mindset to kind of release some of the traditions or some of the mindsets or ways of being that come from your family or your ancestors. Of course, like, not the ones that help you out, but there could be certain ways of being and thinking and doing that is no longer serving you. And I think some of you guys are shifting your bloodline um through having a different lifestyle, or having different beliefs, or having like a unique career, or things like that. But I don't want to just be talking to the cardinal signs. This is for, I mean, it's for everyone, but especially the cardinal signs. But and like I said, the cardinal signs are Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries. Okay. But anywho, a lot of miraculous new beginnings, a lot of answers, a lot of answered prayers. She is on point. Hey, child, both my parents were in the military. Hmm. Wow, I definitely feel it too. I feel like some out of this world is coming, went from not dreaming at all to dreaming literally every night since. Oh wow, wow. Not from not dreaming to dreaming every night. Very, very interesting. Yes, there's a shift happening. I'm telling you, cardinal signs. I'm telling you, this is for everyone. Like I said, well, yes, but cardinal and mutable. There's shifts happening with you guys, okay? Major, major shifts. But yes, the some of you guys are coming from, I'm sorry, my nephew be tripping. I don't know what he got going on right now, but literally, some of you guys come from super strict families, and you're having to get out of that mindset where you could, maybe you still hear your parents in your head. I know for me, I think I was telling y'all one of the times I went live, my dad's a Capricorn moon, okay, with a lot of Capricorn in his chart. And my mother is a Cancer with a Libra rising. And I feel like she has a lot of first house stuff, if I'm not mistaken, in her chart. But anyway, cardinal dominant people as my parents, and very traditional. So I would say, even in my own life, I too am learning to get my parents, their beliefs out of my head, because I feel like they've taught you, many of you guys that are on here, they've taught you, things like work ethic. They've taught you how to be grounded and organized and disciplined. All the things. But there's some type of rigidness here that you aren't meant to continue. You're not meant to carry it with you for the rest of your life. And I feel like, yeah, it has something to do with your beliefs, the way like you think about money, maybe things having to do with relationships and stuff like that. Because maybe some of you guys even have seen like toxic things having to do with relationships, possibly like where they just stay for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Or um I'll use myself as an example. My parents, their relationship was very toxic. Okay. My dad was a cheater. Okay. All right. So it's like I haven't had positive examples of relationships. So certain shit, I'm like, what? Oh, wait, that's kind of toxic. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like, yeah, yes, my body responded negatively when you said rigid. Oh, oh my gosh, she's channeling for real. I'm glad it's resonating. Because yes, I feel like many of us are breaking away from like rigid thinking, or I don't know, and um like tapping into our true authentic selves. And a lot of us, our true authentic selves is very different from how we were raised. Even though I feel like we got the basics, but it's the other shit that we need to let go of. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad it's resonating. Hey, Twan, I love your readings. Aw, thank you. Thanks for watching my readings. And let me remind y'all, if y'all want to get a deeper, deeper insight on how this is going to be affecting you, definitely get my new moon in Aries reading. I'm only doing it this week since the eclipse is this week. Wait, yeah. I'm like, wait, it's this week, right? Duh. So if you go to my booking link and you'll see it in there. But anywho, yes, we're tapping into our authentic selves, who we were as a child. Do you remember who you was as a child? Do you remember the things that you was into, how confident you were, all that shit before the world told you no? Do you remember that? Yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going back to. Okay? That's what we're going back to. And it's so funny because, like I said, my moon is Aries at 8 degrees. So as a kid, I was pretty laid back, but I was so confident. You could not tell me nothing. Okay, I'd be like, because I used to do beauty pageants, so I would be on stage like. As a kid, no one had to tell me. No one had to tell me this shit. I was just doing it. Okay, I was just doing it. So I feel like a lot of you guys have like some passions you had as like a kid, or like when you were a teenager, younger, or some type of passion that you have. And Spirit is saying, go for it, go for that passion. But maybe logic and that you're hearing your parents in your head. That's like, that doesn't make money. You can't do that. That's not logical. That's not the right thing to do. And Spirit is like wanting you to like be done with that way of thinking because it's no longer serving you. Okay? All right, let's get this stack. But yes, y'all. Oh, this is reminding me of that reading. I wonder if he's gonna watch this because I did a reading for a lovely soul yesterday, and I wonder if he's gonna watch this because literally. But anyway, we have Bluff Reverse. Excuse me. I was into Animal Planet and fairies. I was too into Animal Planet, and I used to pretend I was a witch and that I was making things move. And look at me now. But anyway, Bluff Reverse. So this is the mask. I feel like there's this mask that you put on for people pleasing, to please your parents, to please society, to please your partner, to please your friends, to please other people. I don't know. But Spirit is like asking you to take off this mask and to like show people who you really are. And it's so funny. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, y'all have this mask. Maybe for some of y'all, it's a mask of this, like, I want to say niceness, because maybe you are a nice person, but I feel like Spirit is like, better let them know that you don't play. You better let them know that you don't play. And it's so funny because, like, I feel like okay, I feel like I keep talking about the cardinal signs, but cardinal signs have this like mask that they have. And then it's like, you don't know that they're like on the inside, or like have a mask of niceness, but really like, oh, I'm gonna cuss you out if you try to play with me. Okay, but there's some type of authenticness that Spirit is like, I want you to show this to people so that they know who you really are. Okay. So yes, stop the people pleasing. For some of you guys, stop the people pleasing. And for some of you guys, it's like you need to stop the let's see. I think it's more so the people pleasing, or this like thing maybe you do to it. Maybe it's not necessarily to fit in, because I don't feel like you guys are trying to fit in. It's just that maybe you don't say everything that's on your mind. Maybe there's certain talents of yours that you kind of like push down, where you're like, I mean, I don't really need to tell people about this, or but there's some type of like idea, some type of talent, some type of, I don't know, authenticness to you. Okay, that Spirit is like, please show this to the world, because this is part of, I'm hearing this is part of your legacy. This is part of what you're supposed to be known as for some of you guys. So I don't know, some of you guys have a cardinal midheaven as well. Some of you guys could have a cardinal cardinal sign midheaven as well. Especially if you have a, that doesn't have to always be the case, but oftentimes if you have a cardinal sign rising, your midheaven is also a cardinal sign. But that's not always the case if you are using Placidus. Okay. Anyway, we could look at your birth chart if you're interested in getting a birth chart reading with me. Okay. But okay, let's see what else. Oh my God. Sorry if y'all always yelling. Okay. Escaping. Okay. Okay. And then we also have second chance. I kept seeing this shit in my head. I kept seeing this shit in my head. And that's why I said some of you guys are being called back to some of you guys are getting called back to stuff that you used to do as a kid, or like interest, or it doesn't even have to just be interest that you had as a kid. It could be more so of like that energy you had as a kid. Cause like I said, you know, kids, they're just they say how they feel. They are confident, even if like they gonna say, oh, I want to be an astronaut, not knowing you're gonna have to go to school, all the stuff that you have to do. But they know, all they know is they're gonna be an astronaut. That's all they know. But yes, definitely many of you guys are being called to get back into things that you used to do as a kid, many like interests that you used to have. But yeah, it doesn't have to just be as a kid, but there's something you're being called back to. Okay. But then we also have, it also says reconciliation on there. And this could be with another person, but reconciliation, I feel like, is you as well, where it's like you are forgiving yourself for all the times you slept on yourself, all the times you missed opportunities, all the times you let shit slide, all the times that you I don't know, you didn't believe in yourself, you know? And I feel like you're woke. You're woke now. Many of you guys are woke where you're like, you know what? I'm going to stop sleeping on myself. I'm going to stop sleeping on myself. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I'm going to stop saying what I'm going to do and then not doing it. Like many of you guys are like getting back in, I don't know, like feeling motivated, because maybe some of you guys also could have not been feeling motivated as well. Yeah. Okay, love. Oh, we have a love and karmic relationship. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. All right. So love and karmic relationship, that makes me feel that many of you guys are maybe healing from karmic relationships. Cause you know, Libra is the opposite of Aries, and Libra is associated with relationships. And we are gonna have a full moon in Libra in April. I can't remember the day. I'm sorry. I can't remember the day. But yes, I feel like many of you guys are healing from past karmic relationships so that you can make room for new relationships, especially because we have this escaping. So some of you guys don't realize some of the shit that you've escaped. And it could have to do with relationships, but it could also have to do with like, I don't know, just anything in your life where it's just like you've been you escaped. Maybe spirit ending things or making things end, or like pushing you in another, in another direction. It was to escape something that just, I don't know, it just wasn't for you. But and maybe a karmic relationship, but it's leading you to love, love that's unconditional, love that's selfless. You know, maybe the person you dealt with in the past was like selfish, or maybe there was, I don't know, there was a lack of something there and it was just very karmic. And many of you guys are being led to better relationships, whether it's love or friendship or a job. Like, I don't know, but you're being aligned with things and people and situations that are better for you. Okay. So yeah. All right. And then you also got, oh, you already, yes. Okay. And then interesting, then you got picture. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So I mean, clearly there's people missing you. I mean, we do have, it's still Mercury retrograde, it's still Venus retrograde. So you can expect more people from your past to be like, hey, I miss you, blah, 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 blah. But this also says make new memories. So I definitely feel like some of you guys could be rekindling something with someone and you guys are making it new. And that's only if you'll know if that's for you. Okay, you'll know if that's for you. That doesn't have to be the case. But for some of you guys, it's like you're moving on and like from some type of karmic relationship and you're making new memories with friends and within your life. Like it's like you're transmuting this energy because we did have the what was that? The temperance card. We had the temperance card. And that's about transmuting energy. So many of you guys are transmuting energy, like past energy that just no longer serves you. And yeah, you're making some new memories with friends. Like I said, it could be a lover with family, but I feel like you're finally moving on from something. Okay, and then this came up last week, Hex reverse, but it has negative mind on there at the bottom. So this is making me think of what I was just talking about earlier with the shift of your mindset. And then the fact that it's cursed, it's also making me think of what I said about families. And there could be a way of thinking that was just passed down from generation to generation within your family, especially if y'all are cardinal. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the cardinal signs again, especially if you have Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, or Aries in your chart. There's some type of generational pattern that keeps repeating, and you are the one that's meant to break it. You. Okay. Also, if you have a Scorpio moon or Pluto in the fourth house, you. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't plan on keeping you here much longer. Let me just pull from the bowl of answers and then I'm gonna let y'all go on about your day. Okay. Satisfy my soul. So that's so funny because like I said, you are going to be doing I don't know, you're going to be like you're being called to tap into things that satisfy your soul, that satisfy your inner child and sorry if y'all hear that. Satisfies your inner child. So let's see what else. Okay. And then first came out last week too. And then I know she was talking her shit in that song, but let's see what else comes up. Okay, focus on you. Like I said, this is it's just a repeating message. Maybe you need to go watch my reading from I think that was last week. All right, and I miss you, Beyonce. Okay. Clearly, the past people are trying to get in this reading. Yo, why do all these past energies keep trying to get in the reading? Let's see. Pay attention to red flags and make the effort. Okay. So even though this is talking about pay attention to the red flags, I think this is with this make the effort. I feel like that's you. Maybe you're realizing certain habits about yourself or yeah, just certain things about yourself. And you're being called to make the effort to end these habits, to stop with the ways of thinking, stop with the maybe certain foods, stop with the not drinking enough water, like things like that. Like you're being called to make the effort to change your life or to make yes, because this says satisfy my soul. And I felt like there's something that you may not feel happy or fulfilled with, or not with, but you're not feeling fulfilled in. And spirit is like, yeah, make the effort to make some type of change, whatever that is, to get that satisfaction that you're looking for. Okay. Wow. Self-care and health needs to be a priority right now. Yeah. So literally, that's literally what we've been talking about. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. Okay. I really hope this resonated with you. Like I said, if you want to book a reading, like if you want to book a regular reading, that information is below. If you want to get a new moon and Aries reading so we can see exactly where it is in your chart, I would definitely suggest the cardinal signs and the mutable signs to hit me up. And the mutable signs are Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sag. Okay. So yeah, that information is below. Just go to the link that says want to book a reading and under that. Okay. Yeah, join the Patreon. What else? I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to keep it short and simple today because your girl is tired. Pilates kicked my ass today. Okay. I need to lay down. Okay. As y'all can tell, my ponytail was all crooked when we got here. Okay. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Like I said, if you want to book me for a reading, if you want to tip me, all that information is below. Okay. Sorry for the yelling. My sister. Lord, okay. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll talk to you guys again soon. I'll be live again next Tuesday, same time, same place. All right. I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.